So today on Idiots Go Running, we have Jo. Say hello, Jo.
Hi, everybody. How are you doing? Kalimera from Greece.
On our show, we've got a guest who likes to run. Do they really? Do they jog around the place just for fun? That's not fun. Are they a professional athlete? Nope. Lining at the start with the elite. It don't matter. We've got a guest on our show because we asked and they didn't say no. It don't matter because our show has a guest. It does. Pretty much because we asked and they said yes.
Kalimera. And also, the accent okay?
Very good.
And also we have Andrew on the show today. Andrew, do you want to say hello? Because you have made a very special appearance for this.
So I have made a very special appearance for very special people. And who else do we have on the show, Colin?
Oh, sorry. And we'll have this other guy.
Who is he? Who?
I was just running. I was running by, and it sounded like a fun conversation, so I just popped in and say hello.
Kalimera.
Dean, it sounds like something you would do. You know, you've heard of people photobombing. I think you're also probably the first to be podcast bombing someone.
Well, at least I have my clothes on. Last time I was in my robe with you guys. we were half naked together, so I'll keep the shirt on this time.
Dean, funny you should say that, and we'll get back to you, Jo. 2 seconds.
Yep.
We have our
Take
our last episode. Nick Weston came on, and Nick Weston came on in a bathrobe because you watched you in a bathrobe. So you should be very privileged. You're an inspiration in running, and you're an inspiration in dress sense.
I think it should be a new trend. I think we should run the marathon in our bathrobes.
There should be dry fit.
Material, yeah. No chafing.
You've given me a good idea, Jo. But we're here to talk about you today, Jo. And so it is Jo Manta. Is that the way?
Yep,
pronounced,
exactly.
right?
Jo Manta.
Jo Manta. So tell us a bit about your background, how you got into running, just everything you've accomplished with running.
I grew up with my grandmother, Elizabeth, in the forest in ancient Olympia, if you know ancient Olympia in Greece. So I spent a lot of time there in the forest, like climbing the trees, running as I was a kid. So it's something natural for me, being out there and participating in ultras. Especially I start with trail running and 100 milers. This summer I finished the Leadville 100 miles in Colorado, United States, which is in the altitude, 3,000 to 4,000 meters. And then I got also, when you're running, it's just running. You don't care if it's in the mountains or on the road. And here in Greece, we have this amazing race, the Spartathlon, a historical race, in the footsteps of Pheidippides, the ultramarathon runner too, in our ancient times, our ancestor. So it's a great honor to participate in such race. So I did it. This year it was my 5th attempt. I finished 3 times, yes, and I DNF too. Everything is in the ultras. Everything is possible, and I hold the national record. This year it was 26 hours and 42 minutes for 246K, which is actually 6 marathon in a row. 6 marathon, yeah. And it was a great adventure. A great challenge too. It was too hot here in Greece, even in September. The temperature may rise to 35 Celsius. So it's hot and humid. It's
That's
very
a long time to run in that temperature, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It is, but we kind of, used to those temperatures here in Greece. Yeah. Especially this year, it was horrible. It was horrible.
Yeah. And like what's the sun cream? Because I'm a wee Irishman over here running, and if there's a pick of sun, I will get sunburnt. And when I put on sun cream, it goes straight into my eyes. Have you got any advice on sun cream for temperatures
Yeah, we
like that?
covered our faces. I mean, I'm wearing a buff with protection,
Yeah.
so nothing is outside. My hands, I'm wearing sleeves, long sleeves, clothes that they're protecting you from the sun, and nah, because it's dangerous. I'm fully covered.
And you're very, very, very humble, Joe. You said you've done this and you've done that, but you haven't told us, like, you love running. We know you love running, and it's okay to be humble. Tell us kind of where you finished in certain races, or what's your accomplishments in terms of numbers?
Um, Here in my country, most of the times I'm ending up or first place or maybe second place. Okay.
Yeah.
But also, um, but I mean in ultra races, because in the races like 30K, or I'm not so fast. No, I can't be. I can't. I deny. I refuse
Yeah.
to participate. There are very fast races, and I never trained to be fast. But I can be fast in long terms.
You just
I don't,
slow down less than everybody else.
yeah, something like that. It's a motto that we say, go slow to be fast.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can get it. Nah, it's
Yeah.
so a very actually an experience of life for me was when I participate in Badwater. This race,
Yeah.
it's 135 miles in
Yeah.
Death Valley, which is
Yeah.
it's the hottest place on earth. So the Greek team actually nailed it. I end up second woman and sixth overall. And it was a great, great race. I mean, I managed the race pretty smart. I was at the start of the race. I was holding my power. I said, Joe, don't go fast. Back up, back. Stand back. And then I did after when we started at 11 p.m. and then early in the morning, at the dawn, I remember, I started to push and then started to pass a lot of athletes. Yeah.
Unbelievable. And what was the temperatures like in the Badwater when you were doing it? Like, what was your highest
The highest
temperature?
was 51. It was a hot summer, 51 Celsius. Yes, it was a
Wow.
very hot summer that year in 2022.
And how many shoes did you go through? Or how many pairs of trainers?
Just two.
Yeah.
Just
Wow.
and I changed the shoe because I got a blister. So I said, okay, bring me the other shoe, so I can it was actually more comfortable.
And did you have many people crewing you during the bad water?
There were my friend from Las Vegas. It was Dean Karnazes, my coach, and my pacer Tyler, and my coach Yanis Zanetakis. Yes.
What type of stuff were you being fed along the way? Because I've got a funny story about my crew member. One time I did a few ultra runs back to back, and Andrew was crewing me.
I didn't wash the curry out, so I kind of put the Weetabix in with the curry, and Colin was starving, and it was early in the morning, and I gave him this Weetabix, and it was curry Weetabix, and he took it, and dear help him, it was disgusting, but he was so hungry, he ate it.
Okay. No. I mean, for me, it's different. I mean, my crew has supplements full of carbs. Yeah. And especially this year, during this Spartathlon, only this supplements with the carbs, nothing else.
What? Nothing?
Oh.
No real food or anything? No solid food?
No solid food. No. It was so hot, so I couldn't consume anything else. And just Coca-Cola.
Wow.
Yeah.
Were you not really
It was
hungry,
amazing.
no?
No. It was amazing. And everything is easy. Having just one type of food or liquids or whatever, you just grab it and go. And a lot of ice, of course. Ice is mandatory.
Without doubt. And tell us, Joe, you said about earlier about the shorter races and longer races. You've got a taste for the longer races. What gets you so excited to run so long a distances over a long time? Because a lot of people think that's crazy, and so did I. Up to a year ago, I thought, why would anyone do this? Because a marathon seems long, 4 or 5 hours, but you're talking 26 hours. What gets you excited about a long race?
Guys, being out there, even if you're in the mountains or on the road, wherever you are, I don't want to get it to end. I love it. I love it being out there. Yeah, I remember, like in the Bearwater, the last climb. I didn't say I don't want to finish. I don't. I like it. I like it so much. I had a great time. Yeah, I think that it's. I love it so much being out there and having my crew giving me help and facing all these challenges with yourself, because you're in pain or you're happy. It's like a roller coaster. So I don't want that. I don't want to be in. So I'm like being in ultras. Even with Dean, we are let's do an adventure. Let's go somewhere. And our last adventure was starting from the village of my father to the village of his father here in Greece. Yeah, and we have my parents crewing for us. So yeah, we were out there in the rain and in the mountains, just to enjoy ourselves. Yeah.
And I think, like, for me, like, I hear what you're talking about, and the people, it's all about the running and being with everybody and being with the people and the running community. And when I fell into ultra running, I can't get over how amazing the people are. And that's what keeps me going back to these events and seeing faces that I haven't seen in maybe 2 or 3 weeks or 2 or 3 months. And you see them and you're just excited to run with these people.
Yeah, you think that you belong somewhere. It's like a family. They are so supportive. I mean, the whole feeling, and even when you're changing the feelings of, we are in pain, man, dude. We are together in this, and it's amazing. Let's go.
Well, it depends where you are placed in ultramarathons, but when you're propping up everybody else, like me and Andrew, you tend to stop and have good chats with people.
Yeah, man. While you're running, it's or supporting someone, because you can. I remember this year, I catch up with a lady in front of me, and she was kind of stressed, and I said, "Okay, come with me. Let's run a little bit together." And we were have a nice chat, and she was, thank you so much. This kind of relationships are unique. Nobody can understand how it is having those chats during a struggle, because you're struggling, right?
Yeah. Oh, totally.
So, Joe, every so often on these podcasts, I ask a question, and it's normally not a normal question. You probably haven't been asked it before. You've maybe heard about the question asked Dean about we're going on a bear hunt book. But for you, you've got something else. We're in the lead up to Christmas at the minute, as you well know, and I'm very excited. I love Christmas. I've got my Christmas tree up over a month ago. But my question to you, Joe, is if you were to run 100 miles in the North Pole round Santa's workshop, we've talked a lot about crewing, who would you like to crew you? Would it be Santa and Mrs. Claus, or Dean and 5 of Santa's best elves?
You confuse me now. I don't know what to say.
So
Dean, definitely Dean.
Dean and the elves then,
Dean.
yes.
Yes,
Brilliant.
So what you're saying is you would choose Dean that you see every day of your life over Santa Claus that comes out once a year?
Yes.
You would? Yeah, he must be good at crewing.
Yes, he is.
Because can I be honest with you? I think I would choose Dean as well.
Exactly. So we are on the same page.
Oh, I'm totally on the same page.
And on that note, Dean has been through so much when it comes to ultra running. What makes him such a great person to be crewing someone?
Whatever he's doing in ultras, and actually in his daily life, it's with love. So when you're doing everything with love, it's just amazing. It's unique. And maybe it's rare too, you know?
We've had Dean on the show, friend of the show, as we always say.
I remember that. I can't forget the Dean with the robe. I can't forget that.
What did you think when Dean showed up on a robe on a podcast?
I said, this is classic Dean.
It is classic Dean, isn't it?
It is, yeah, it is. I think, but it was so funny. I mean, yeah, it was a moment. It was a real moment. Why not?
We still get people coming up to us talking about Dean and in the robe, and it's brilliant. It's brilliant.
Behind the scenes on that podcast, what a lot of people didn't know was the podcast kept cutting off after every 5 to 10 minutes. And it cut off and Dean came back. And it cut off and Dean came back. And I think his phrase was, haven't DNF'd, I'm not going to DNF on this. Andrew, you don't know that Jo is actually... So I was chatting to Jo. And Jo, you are a personal trainer, correct?
A physiotherapist. Yeah, you can say that. Nah. Yeah.
We call a PT a personal trainer over here. But is
okay, yes.
is it-
Or physiotherapist. It's kind of the same thing. Yes, you can. We have a lot of knowledge for our body. We can heal, giving treatments to people. So yes, we can do personal training also, but I don't want to, get in conflict with the trainers.
Cross wires?
Yeah, exactly. So, but it's easier for me if I have an injury or something lighter, a spasm, to heal myself. Yeah.
Andrew this year has really cut his running down until the new year, haven't you, Andrew?
I have. So I am going to the gym to try to do a bit of strength training to build up my muscles, because when I did the 100-mile last year, I felt going to the gym and building muscles really, really helped me, because I had a bad knee. Try to build up the muscles. How important do you think strength training is when it comes to ultra marathon running?
For me, it's very, very important. People have to do weight training at least 2 times per week, and not only for ultras, for every kind of races. Because even in a race for 100 meters, which is the most popular race in the world, and everybody's waiting to see the 100 meter, but it's very important. You see what all these guys, athletes, are doing. A lot of weight training. You have to build up your body in a good way, in a very good way.
We're coming up to Christmas. Would you run on Christmas morning?
Of course, it's like every other day. There's no Christmas morning. Last year, I remember with Dean, we got on a great hike before New Year's Eve, and we did the New Year's Eve in the mountains, carrying the champagne. Yeah, everything.
Here, you know how to do it.
Where are you? Come on.
So, Jo, see your champagne. You said you were hiking with champagne. Did you have it in your bottles, or did you bring the actual champagne bottle?
No, because we want the sound, boop.
The classic sound.
So we carried the whole bottle.
Oh, wow.
And plastic champagne
Glasses.
Glasses. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Unbelievable. So you were literally, you were carting all your stuff up, and was it just the champagne? What food did you have with the champagne when you got to the top?
Nuts, salty nuts.
Not like a cheese board and olives?
No. That we had that after we came back home. It was amazing. It was incredible, because we would see all the fireworks in Athens, downtown. It was yeah.
That sounds amazing. And you're talking about drinks and beverages, and you've mentioned champagne a few times. I love my coffee, and I want to ask you guys, what is the Greek coffee like? Oh,
The Greek coffee. Oh,
yeah.
I will make you when you're coming here. I will make you when you
Wow.
fresh, hot,
Fresh.
Greek coffee.
And is it
Yeah.
strong? Is it good, strong coffee?
It's strong. Yeah, it depends. Yes. You can make it strong, of course.
Andrew?
Don't worry, guys. Don't worry.
You were saying about adventures, Jo, and as you know, me and Colin, to us, it's a massive adventure. We're heading out to you guys in Greece next year, and we couldn't be more excited about it. And this is just a wee taste of it. When we get to Greece, what can we expect, or could you give us some tips on how we can prepare to run the original marathon route in Greece?
The marathon, or you want to be like prepare your stomach for souvlaki, traditional souvlaki. You know souvlaki?
No, I don't. What's
Or,
that now?
guys, it's like the burger in the US. We have the souvlaki.
Right, so it's like a burger.
You didn't do your homework.
Oh, I never do my homework. Colin does homework, but I kind
It's
of.
our traditional.
It's
It's
like
the-
is it like cut meat and veg in sort of like a baguette type thing?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Bravo, Colin.
You see, he
Thank
does
you.
homework, and now he's showing off. He's top of the class, and I'm the guy that just tries to get by.
See, this is our relationship, that way it works, Joe. Okay, so I'm a guy that loves running, and I love events, and I go places, and I research, and I try to learn a bit, and then I convince this idiot, but with me, to join me on the journey, who prefers rest days, pan chocolats, coffee.
Jelly. I love
Jelly.
jelly, Colin.
Jelly, yeah.
Yeah.
Joe, he turned up to a 40-mile race with me, injured. One of his legs was taped up so much that he looked like a mummy. And
That's
when
true.
I got in the car to drive to the starting point, I had to put the windows down because do you have deep heat? It's like
Yeah.
a rub. You know, deep
Yeah.
heat? Yeah. I had to put the windows down because all my eyes were watering because he was using so much deep heat, and he had tablets with him, painkillers with him, Joe. So
Yeah.
this is what I'm
That's
working
very
with.
healthy, eh? It's a very healthy situation.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, but I
and
finished it, Colin. Now, I wasn't in great shape, but I finished
No.
it.
Yeah.
He finished it. He is.
Finished strong? You finished strong?
No, I did not finish strong. I
that's
hobbled
the
across
best-
the line.
That's the best way. So, you said about Greece and marathon. We're definitely gonna go to the marathonas, the marathon where the authentic marathon of Athens start every year in November. We should do that. And also, we're gonna go up in the mountain to see the marathon bay from above.
Wow.
Yeah. So just please take your shoes, trail and road shoes with you, and nothing else.
Bathrobe.
Just the shoes, eh? Just the shoes.
Well, Joe, I turned 40 in October. Okay.
Oh, this year?
I'm this year, yes. So 40. I'm getting old, Joe. I'm getting old. But I'm in an ultra runner's prime, I believe. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You're
Andrew
getting
got
old,
me.
40 years old. You're young. Come on.
Yeah. So Andrew bought me a birthday present. And
Would you have it there?
do you want me to go put it on, Andrew?
If you want.
Right. It's don't be worried. It's okay.
I'm sitting, guys. I'm sitting. I can hear everything.
2 seconds, okay? Andrew, carry the conversation. I will be
Oh, this-
back.
Right, this will be interesting. So it will be. There's Colin's got his Christmas decorations up in the past.
Oh,
so
wow. It's so
Colin
romantic.
Yeah.
It's so romantic. I like it.
So I tell you what, it's very cold here at the minute, Joe. It's very cold. So there's we don't get a lot of heat here. But so Colin turned 40, and I bought him something just for a bit of a laugh. And he might run when he goes to Greece to run the original marathon route. He might wear this. What he's getting changed into.
So it's going to be a surprise.
And tell us just while we're waiting on Colin, what's next, Joe? What's the next big race on the calendar? Because you go all over the world, like America for Leadville, and you've got your home running. So what's next on the calendar?
I sign up for Western States, but with one ticket, I don't think that I have any chance to get it in the lottery. So I think the lottery is in 1 week from now, and we will wait for that. And
Because the
then,
Western States is such a big race now. You have
It's
to.
such a
Oh,
big
here he
race.
comes! Here he comes!
Oh,
So-
come a little closer, please.
Yeah, so
So
look.
it's like a toga, a Greek toga.
Wow.
So do you think, Joe, Colin
I
should
will
run?
also bring you something for the head. Okay.
Yeah, because he's
Yeah.
missing it. He's missing the
Yeah, exactly. We will bring you the perfect one. Yeah.
My plan is to potentially run the marathon route in this here. So
Do you want-
yeah, thank you, Andrew, for that present.
You're welcome.
It's amazing. Let's do it.
I think you're speechless there.
But we have to put some details, to be a little more show off, because now it's kind of humble, and yeah, we need to. I will find out everything. What is she doing?
What's he doing?
There's this bit here or
It's
something.
like a scarf. You don't need a
What do you
scarf
do?
in Greece,
No,
Colin.
you don't need it. Guys, it has to be more colorful.
You know what? It is missing a bit of color. You do need
Does
to
it
get a
need
bit more
red?
color in there,
Does it need
Colin.
red?
Yeah, for fight, man. And you're a fighter.
This comes attached, Joe. This
We've
comes
got time,
attached.
Colin. We've got time. You've got the march to figure it out.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Don't take it with you. No, we don't want that. Just the
Just the toga bit.
yeah.
Do the annoying bit? It's kind of
It's attached.
detached.
We got.
I'm gonna have to get the scissors out because look.
Yes, we will. I'm gonna do that. Don't worry. Yeah. It's not. No, I don't. It's irrelevant. No.
Yeah, I like this. You see.
And when Colin's running in that, what kind of temperatures in March should we expect in Greece?
Ooh, above 20.
Above
Celsius.
20 then. So
It's gonna be actually on March. It's gonna be great. I think.
that's
Maybe-
good running.
Really?
Maybe a little bit of raining, but not so much. It's amazing. Yeah.
Will there be
Very good.
thunderstorms? I love a good thunderstorm.
It's about to start now. Thunderstorms. Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. We
Really?
have bad weather conditions for the couple of days. Yeah.
And do you get many people like us, Joe, coming out to Greece just to run, just to experience the culture and do some of these running routes?
Yeah, of course. Especially this year in the Athens Marathon, we had the most participations ever. It was like 20,000 only in the marathon. Yeah, that was very promising for Greece and the marathon, because it's the authentic. Come on.
Did Andrew ask you what's your plans? I might have missed it. I think as I was walking off, he was asking.
Yeah, I told him about Western states, and then 1 week from now we are waiting for the lottery. But it's very difficult to get into Western states because there's too many applications and how many? I think 365, something like that. They got into the race, and probably I'm thinking the Spartathlon.
Brilliant.
You know, it was the second time I got up in the fourth place of women. Come on.
Just missed the podium there, you were saying earlier.
Yeah, and it's, I'm dreaming of it because it's in our country, and a Greek woman never got to the podium. So it's unfair for me. So I have to train harder, or be an inspiration for a young Greek athlete to come and participate and be the first Greek woman, either this way or other way. I don't mind. At least that is going to be a Greek woman on the podium.
Well, Joe, coming from me, I don't think you need to finish on a podium to be an inspiration to a young Greek female.
Definitely not.
The way you talk about running, your love for running, why you run, your life, just running is part of your lifestyle and part of your DNA.
Come on, it's a big thing. Especially here in Greece for the Spartathlon. You will never hear me for any other race, but for the Spartathlon, it's a dream of mine. Yeah, to be a Greek woman on the podium, because I think we are so good as everybody else. We don't lack in anything, But we have to believe that, because here in Greece, women participating in ultras is not so a big thing. like in other
Really?
countries, like like in the U.S. For example, the women in the ultras are 40%, Dean, 40%. 40%.
Yeah.
Here in Greece, maybe it's 10% or even less. So that's another dream of mine, that I want to be an inspiration. More and more Greek women dare to dream and come and participate in ultras. Yeah, we can do it. And what I'm saying is that, come on, girls. Most of the women are married. I'm married to pain.
Very good. Very
And
good.
do you know what, Joe? Pain is just weakness leaving the body.
And pain also it's a condition that we are feeling our body. We're alive. If we are not alive, you can't feel anything. So be grateful that you feel pain.
It's been amazing having you on today, and I know you and Dean will want to get out for a run today at some stage. So we don't want to hold you up too much today. Andrew, have you got anything you want to ask? Nothing silly, Andrew. Nothing silly. I'm trying to hold them back.
Try hard, Andrew.
Oh, we might be here for a minute. Nothing silly. I suppose I just want to say you've no idea how much we're looking forward to meeting yourself and
Yeah,
Dean. And if you would allow us, me and Colin's going to take you out for dinner on us. So if you pick the spot, we'll take you out for dinner while we're there. We can't wait to meet up with you, to see the sights, to get some of the history.
Look. You don't know something. So, in our country, you are our guest. So, we are going to take you for dinner, for a run. This is the Greek hospitality. So,
Don't say that, because we could end up a month with you, so we might extend our stay for
Yeah.
a month. So
Okay,
be careful. Be careful what you say here.
okay. I have some second thoughts, guys.
Because and if we did stay a month, I'm currently married, and I would be married to pain, and my wife would give me that pain if I stay there a month.
I can't stop laughing. I'm sorry. You're amazing. Seriously,
Joe,
you're amazing.
I've lived with him all my life, and so he's my brother, and since we were small, I've had to listen to him. Honestly, Joe, it's like these crease marks on my face are all his fault.
So when Colin
come here,
said,
we can fix that. Come here. We can fix
you can do
everything.
that in Greece too.
Love it, Joe. Look, thank you so much for coming on today, and bring Dean. And I've got one last thing to say that I didn't let you know. I also know adiosos.
Ah,
What is it?
we don't know what that means.
I thought it was goodbye in
That
Greek.
is not Greek.
Adiosos. Adiosas.
I got it. Andiosas.
Adios.
It's two words.
Adiosas.
That was brilliant,
Andiosas.
Colin.
Yes,
That
it's
was
two
brilliant.
words.
Here's me learning Greek in the car, thinking I'm going to say bye to Dean and Joe and say,
And I'm gonna nail
adios.
this.
Yeah,
They're going to be
I've been-
impressed.
Look, so okay, anybody that comes to Athens from Belfast and you hear them say adiosos, it's because I've been telling half of Belfast that that's bye bye in Greek.
Andiosas.
Adiosas Dean and adiosas Joe.
And my only last bit of advice to you is you guys work on your base tan before you get here, because I know there's not so much sun in Belfast in February.
There's no sun. Now, I'm doing a lot of sauna work, Dean, to prepare for this. I'm in the sauna nearly every day, but I know you can't get a tan in a sauna, but I'm trying to get my body adjusted to the heat. And I'm not even joking. I'm in the sauna every day and I'm loving it. I'm in the sauna more than I'm out running at the minute. I am doing weights now. So and then in the new year, I'm getting ready for Greece, Colin.
Bravo.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
both thank you both so much. We can't wait to meet you in person and catch up. But thank you for jumping on the podcast today.
Thank
we
you
really
too.
appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, we are looking forward to seeing you guys. Don't forget your outfit.
Oh, and Dean didn't see this bit. Look at this, Dean. I don't know what to do with this, but I'm just, I think it's a scarf. Is it a scarf?
Colin, I noticed that it's a little bit transparent, the
Yeah.
outfit.
Yeah.
So you can't wear anything in Greece, eh? You know it's hot. Don't overdress.
Don't overdress.
It's okay as long as it's warm. I'll be happy.
Bring some nibble guards. You're already shaping. Bring some nibble guards.
The nice wee flower ones. I believe you can get nice wee flower ones or wee designer ones that you'll see beneath my gown. But yeah, so it's
Yeah. The smiley face on him.
Yep.
Will Colin blend in? Is that what everyone in Greece wears? Colin thinks that's what everyone in Greece wears. Will he blend in? Will he be a local?
Yeah, when you walk around the streets, that's exactly what people look like. You'll fit in perfectly. Wear that outfit. I think you should fly on the plane with that outfit.
Yeah,
you should.
Surf on the plane.
Yeah.
thanks, Dean, because I was a wee bit worried I might stick out, and but clearly this is the ensemble for the local Greeks.
You need an olive branch around your head as well.
I'm responsible.
Joe's going to hook me up, and I'm sure it's a designer olive branch.
Do you want a designer?
Oh.
A designer, please.
I was thinking about bringing you some olive from my parents in ancient Olympia.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
My parents now are there in the olive trees and for the harvest. And we're going with Dean in 2 weeks. We are going too.
So you have your own fresh olives there?
Yeah, and wine.
And wine. Ooh.
So be prepared. Be prepared.
Lots of wine.
Yep.
Lots of wine.
You guys are legends and inspiration. Oh, I'm really excited to taste the Greek food and olives. So I am plant. I'm a non-drinking plant-based runner. So will I fit in?
Huh? What do you think?
I think so. I think maybe a little ouzo. We'll start you slow with some ouzo. It loosens the muscles, I promise. We'll have some waiting.
Well, we took you up on your last one. You said, Dean, in the last podcast about margarita jelly, and the next day I bought some. And do you want to end a wee secret? When you were talking about margarita jelly, I thought you meant margarita, like margarita pizza. I didn't think you were meaning the drink. So I was expecting
Your next assignment
margarita.
is to look up. The next assignment is to get some ouzo.
Looking forward to see you guys both. Nice
Yes.
to meet you.
Likewise.
It was amazing.
Have a great rest of your day, and andiosos.
Adiosas.
And andiosas.
Bravo.